live. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Bug, Movie Talk, episode 26. Now, admittedly, I didn't get a guest this week. I was planning to get one, and then I woke up this morning and was like, shit, I still ain't got one. So, asked about, people are busy, expectedly, at such short notice, so I'm doing a solo one. I got someone who might pop on a bit later, depends if they get the time or not, so we might be joined by someone a bit later. But for the minute, it's a solo one, which is a little bit annoying in a way, because I've planned a solo one. My second to last episode 29, is going to be a solo one as well. So, yeah, there's going to be another one where it's just me. You know, I don't know if people prefer that or not. Probably not. It's always more fun with a guest, I think. Always fun to see who I can get on. But anyway, I can see there's a few people here. Hello, how is everyone doing? Happy Monday. Mondays are never happy, let's face it, back to the grind. But anyway, hello, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well as they can. I'm going to briefly apologize before I quickly get started with the comments here, because you guys have been hearing me say this for a while now. There's this really weird cold going about with young, or late teens, early 20s people. I think it pops up at festivals. And of course, I went to Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, and I think I've called it as well in probably a bar or a club I went in, where it's just your throat is completely gone and your nose is playing up, and I've got it, which is great. But anyway, we move. You gotta get on with life. So anyway, let's get started with the comments. First up, the biggest Star Wars fan. Did you finish Chucky? I haven't yet. I've done Seed of Chucky. Bride and Seed of Chucky were the last ones I'd done. They were a bit odd, but the thing I like about Chucky is even when those films are a little bit bad, because Seed was a little bit bad, Chucky himself is really funny. So it kind of kept me going through the franchise. And did you watch any good movies this week? Well, obviously, I would have spoken about all my movies in my podcast, my latest podcast episode, Off to the Movies. The only films I've seen since then, I watched Mirror last night by Travosky, and I rewatched Battle Royale today, showed my family it. And Battle Royale is absolutely incredible. Hello, Yoda the Jedi 42. Yes, I'm also very excited for Comic-Con. I hope I can still go. Not 100% sure at the minute, but I've got a ticket, so hopefully it should be rocking up there. Hello, Cameron B. Jenna, what's your favorite Bond film? My favorite era of Bond, I will hands down say, is the Sean Connery era. I love that stuff, but my favorite is I'm going to say Casino Royale. I love that movie. I think it's so good. It's hands down the best modern one. It's the best Craig one. And I was playing the song this morning on my way to work. The song from it. Hello, bring your own popcorn. Hello, mate. Local hero should be my watch tonight. You'll be pleased to hear. Hello, the review corner. How many Bond films have you seen? I've seen all 24. I'm planning to rewatch Spectre this week in preparation for the new one, because I've seen Casino Royale and Skyfall a million times, so I know those two films really well. I have no desire to watch Quantum of Solace because the film sucks, but I only saw Spectre in the cinema. I found it a bit boring, so I'm going to rewatch it in preparation for the new one, because I really can't remember much of it. And of course, what's his name? Christoph Waltz's character is passing over into this one, and I can't really remember what happens to him, so I need to rewatch it. Finally finished my Star Wars Blu-ray collection with Rogue One. Very nice. I can't believe you bought The Rise of Skywalker before Rogue One, though. Rogue One is a far superior movie. Fight me. Since we've had 2 Disney remakes, how would you rank them all? Oh, so since my ranking, you know what? I can't do them all off the top of my head, because I probably can't even name them all, because my Disney remakes collection is actually smaller than it was. Because of space, a couple have left. I got rid of, The Lion King and stuff. I didn't need that. I've got Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. And then if you want to count it, I've also got the original. I've got the new Mary Poppins, the original Mary Poppins Returns, Christopher Robin, Cruella, the 2 Maleficents, and Alice in Wonderland. So I've got a few there, but I can't rank them off the top of my head. But I will do a I will do a ranking when the next live action Disney film comes out, which I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest. The next one with you. Hey James, uh, will you be getting Big Paulie on for a stream before the end? And can you do an updated room tour and Blu-ray collection? Yes to all of those. Big Paulie is actually finally booked in to be on my live stream. Um, I'll tell you guys now who's here, as you're all here with me. He will be on the last episode, episode 30. So yeah, yeah, I wanted to go out with a bang, wanted to get someone big on, and Big Paulie, big YouTuber, really great. And I've had a blast with this stuff lately. I got to be on Magpie Movies' stream yesterday, and Wet Movie One turned up, and I got to have a conversation with him. So that was really cool. And I've sent him a couple messages today. I never ever thought I'd be having Big Paulie on a stream or speaking to people like Wet Movie One. So it's kind of crazy. I do plan on doing a room tour. I really do. I'm not sure when, because I'm really happy with the way my room's looking now, actually. But like where my games consoles are, I want to tidy that area up before I film it, because I've got like a PS3 and an Xbox 360 sitting there. They just don't get turned on anymore. So I want to pull my TV unit out, get rid of the consoles I don't use, and just really tidy it up. So until I do that, I'm not going to film it. 'Cause I want the room to look nice. Blu-ray collection will probably be end of the year or start of the new year. Free Guy out next week. I pre-ordered it. It's my first ever 4K. Very nice. I really enjoyed Free Guy. I can't pick it up. I'm meant to be saving money at the minute. I've got a couple of holidays coming up which still need to be paid for. So yeah. Yeah, but so I'm not going to pre-order it as much as I really want it. I've chucked it on my wish list, so who knows? Maybe someone have it turn up for me. Plus, my birthday in just over a month, so maybe someone will get it for me for my birthday. So we'll see. Hope your cold gets better. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird. I've seen people on TikTok. Yeah, I know I have TikTok. I don't make videos on it. I just kind of look at meme funny ones on there when I'm bored. But I've seen people on there saying like, it's funny, everyone in the UK or everyone between like the ages of like 18 and 26 has got this cold. And it's like, yeah, it's from the bloody festivals. Even though I didn't go to a festival, I'm not a festival person, but we need to make a Blue Tuber Zoom call. You'll have to speak to Mr. Magpie Movies. He's good at doing them. He's good at doing the big collaboration ones. Started rewatching Doctor Who, just finished episode Planet of the Ood. What are your thoughts on that episode? I quite like that one, actually. It's not as good as the first Ood appearance in season 2, but Planet of the Ood was quite good. The big brain was a little bit much. But yeah, I thought it was a fun episode. No worries, bring your own popcorn. Yeah, it was my fault I don't have a guest today. I decided to start asking people this morning. I'm very prepared for every other week, though, until the end of my streams. Because, as I say, we're going to go to episode 30, so there's only 4 left of these afterwards. But I've got those ones all planned. And cold's much better, thank you. Yesterday I watched Finding Nemo, and today watching Dory. Well, Finding Nemo is my favourite Pixar movie. I love that film. Grew up with it. I think it was the first film I saw in the cinema. Finding Dory, I'm one of those weird people that isn't a big fan of it. I'm sorry, because I know a lot of people like it. A lot of my friends like it. I've got a good friend out there, Alex. He absolutely adores it. And I remember when I had the conversation with him, I'd sit him down. I'd sit him down like a big boy and be like, Alex, I've got to tell you, man, I didn't like Finding Dory much. Broke his heart, poor guy. Would be fun to get a viewer on. Well, I've done this before, and I actually keep meaning to do this again, because I've done it once, and I'd said to people I'd do it again, and I still haven't yet, but I will do it again. I'll do it on Instagram, because you can do the join thing, and I'll let people join for 20 minutes, and then I'll let someone else join so I can chat to a few viewers. But yeah, I'm going to do that on Instagram at some point. Again, you guys, if you're not on Instagram or you don't follow my Instagram account, don't blame you. But if you want to see me go live still, I will still be doing my random live streams on Instagram when this series ends. Little plug there for the Instagram account. Have you had trouble with petrol? Oh god, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Like the UK, like we're a bunch of morons here sometimes. You know, and first off, the media think it's a great idea. Well, of course, the media are going to report on it because then they can make more stories about the people panic buying. But anyway, I was okay. I was actually, thankfully, I hold my hands up. I was going to get some on the way home from work Friday, and as you can imagine, queues everywhere. I was like, I'm not getting in a queue. I refuse to do it. I will cycle to work if I have to. I'm not getting in a 40-minute queue for petrol. I had some people around Friday, so I was chilling. My I didn't even realise my parents left because I'd sort of shut the front room doors so my parents couldn't hear the noise. They sort of just come in and went, "We just got you some petrol." I was like, "Oh," they didn't have to, but very kind of them. So I'm stocked on petrol, but I didn't do it myself. I was very lucky. I got very lovely parents. When are you planning on picking up the Twin Peaks TV show? I'm not sure. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna get it soon, hopefully, because I want to get to my new criterion of Twin Peaks. But I I can't. I've spent way too much money this weekend, really, because I went out and bought those three criterions. I had In the Heights turn up today, and when I was absolutely off my head on alcohol over the weekend at some point, I don't even remember doing it. And this is terrible. This is a lesson if there's anyone watching who's, you know, my sort of age. The drinking is terrible for you because I ordered the Charlie Chaplin box set, and yesterday I got into bed and I got an email. Your Charlie Chaplin box set's been dispatched. I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, I ordered it at 2 o'clock this morning. God damn it, James, what an idiot. What an idiot. Um, Hello, mate. How you doing? I've recently just got COVID. Oh, sorry to hear it, mate. Well, hey, hopefully this stream cheers you up, gives you a little bit of, I don't know, excitement or something. I don't know, as much as I can do. It sucks, COVID. It really does. But I think I know everyone reacts to it differently, but me, and because a few of my mates have had it now, my mum's had it. It sort of just lasted about 4 days for most people I know, 4 or 5 days, and then the rest, hey, you get a few days off work. So hopefully it's the same for you, mate. Hopefully it's not too long. But I can't lie, I still haven't got my smell back. I've got my taste back, thankfully, which is better. I don't really care about smell, to be honest, because I work on a lot of building sites, and they stink. I don't mind not having the smell. The taste I really miss. I really hated getting a nice meal and not being able to taste it. That sucked. I think because this is the first time we've had a winter not in lockdown. So yeah, that's very true, mate. Very, very true. I thought See the Chucky was good as a comedy. Yeah, yeah, it is. I look at it as a comedy movie as well. I think because I wasn't scared at all. Good evening, Oliver. Hello, mate. Me by Zoom call his Blue Tuber community together. Yeah, that's pretty much what Magpie Movies does. He gets a lot of people on at once. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could get loads of people in one stream. I think I'd have trouble keeping people organized. So I really take my hat off to him. I've also got COVID. Best wishes to you, mate. Hopefully get well soon. It's a rough few days, but you'll be all right. GoldenEye is my favorite. Great movie. Really great film. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on Local Hero. Such a beautiful movie. Yep, I told you I'd have it watched for the end of the month, for my end of the month video. I very much plan on keeping that promise, so I will have Local Hero watched in the next couple of days. I don't even know what the date is today. We're near the end of September, surely, aren't we? World is Not Enough is my favorite. The worst. The world is not enough. I'm not sure what that. I'm guessing that was to do with a conversation we're having a few minutes ago. So not entirely sure there. Just sat watching a classic, Cocoon. Great film. Cocoon. I am unaware of this movie. How do you feel about Russell T Davies coming back? I'm excited, but I'm also a little nervous because it's one of those things where it's like is he gonna damage his reputation a little bit if it's not great? I also feel like the BBC are probably still gonna be shoving their nose in. Um, so it's I don't know. It's I'm looking forward to it. I really am. Someone's just let me know the date there, 27th. Oh, hello, Ryan. Patrick Stewart emoji. Um, yeah, the Russell T Davies thing. I'm excited. The best way to look at it is it can't be worse than what we've got at the minute. But God, I hope he brings Murray Gold back. Oh well, this is really sad. My dog died as well. Wow. Well, best wishes to you and your family, mate. That's horrible. I hope you're okay. What was the first console you owned? For me, it was the PS2. Snap. Mine was also the PS2. I still remember vaguely getting the PlayStation 2 because I had no idea games consoles existed. To me, it was Game Boy. That was it. Like the old square ones, before the DSs and everything. And I remember my mum one Christmas buying me it, and I got the Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, obviously, with it. I plugged it into my TV and my world was blown. I was like, oh my God, you could play games on the TV. What the hell? So yeah. I just want to know this episode of The Walking Dead, and that shit was scary. Yeah, I watched the new episode of The Walking Dead about 20 minutes before it started, or finished it about 20 minutes before it started. That was actually quite a scary episode. That's like the first time The Walking Dead has scared me in a long time. Like, when I say long time, I mean like 4 or 5 seasons. Yeah, I couldn't make out if it was a zombie or some sort of cannibal guy. It was a pretty mental episode for The Walking Dead. I'll give them credit. They're not doing too bad this season. I'm pleased they're going out well. I liked your cameo in Big Paulie's new video. Yeah, I sent that over to him this afternoon. I've been carefully watching Big Paulie's channel to see his new video coming up because I wanted to see where he slotted me in. But yeah, so Big Paulie's new video, guys. Get to see this lovely face. Why are you ending the streams? Well, the thing with the streams is every week, which is fine, but I can sort of tell that viewers or viewing figures are dropping off. I'm not getting as many views as I used to. I think it's just one of those things where I think people they become a bit stale if you do them too much. And honestly, I think I've done well to get it to 30. So, but I thought 30 would be a good one to finish on. I got 2 guests lined up. I got one for next week, one for the week after. I got a solo episode again, where I was sort of I'm gonna call it like announcement. Hopefully a few people will pop by just to hear the news that I'm finishing after the following episode. And the following episode will be Big Paulie. What's better, gunpowder milkshake or cake? I'm gonna go with gunpowder milkshake, but I really wasn't impressed with either. I love TikTok. Fair enough. I don't mind it. I just use it for memes. I'd never make a video on there, but I got a flu last week and then realised that bloody everyone has the flu in the UK. Yeah, I'm telling you, it must be the festivals and stuff that have opened back up. Like my sister went to Reading, she come back with it as well. Oh, just done this one, the Russell T Davies news. I knew it is a popular topic. Could I come on for a few minutes? I'm going to keep this one as a solo one tonight because I might have someone else joining. It's my birthday. I'm 18. Wow. Happy birthday. Big birthday as well, mate. Hopefully you're doing something cool other than just watching me. But happy birthday to you, mate. Do you feel Bo Burnham movie is overrated due to the technical aspects of how it was filmed under circumstances versus how funny it was? To tell you the truth, I haven't watched it all. Someone put it on when I was away in Cardiff, and I watched about half an hour to 40 minutes of it, and I can't lie, I was loving it. I thought it was brilliant. The songs were great. The style was fantastic. I think he's funny. I just have yet to go back and watch it, finish it at least. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say it's overrated. I think the man's earned it. We've got some happy birthday messages coming in here for you, Rogue. My copy of Evil of the Daleks just arrived. Oh yeah, I forgot that was out today. And streams at the same time. Yeah, I forgot that was out today actually. So yeah. Where are we at? Here we go. Rank Luca, Raya, and Soul. Well, that's really hard. Raya would be last, but I do really like Raya. I think Soul is the better out of the two that we're left with here. But I think Luca has the more rewatchability. So I'm gonna go Luca, Soul, Raya. But Luca and Soul they could be switched. They really could. Is it worth watching the original Doom before the new one? I heard it isn't very good. I'm probably not the best person to ask. Probably a book. Someone who's read the book might be worth asking. I did this, and I really disliked the original Doom movie by Dead Lynch. UK be like, blah. USA be like, party time. Well, I can tell you now, we party better here. But no, I mean, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to judge America because I think out in America there's a lot of dumb shit going on. And here in the UK, there's also a lot of dumb shit going on. Our countries are messes. And that's where I'm going to leave that conversation. Can't wait to buy an 18 rated Blu-ray without my parents next to me in Swansea on Friday. Yeah, do you know what? I still remember this was only like 2-3 years ago, and I'm 23. I'm nearly 24, and I must have been about 20, maybe even 21. I went into Tesco's to buy it on Blu-ray, the first one, and Rogue One, the big sleeve. And the woman at the till looked at me. Okay, now I don't know if I look my age or not. I don't know. I shouldn't. I feel almost a bit awkward judging that. But she looked at me on the It one and went, "I'm not sure you're 15." And I was like, "Really?" So okay, well, I definitely think I look 15. But I was like, "Okay, fine." And then she looked at the Rogue One and looked at me and went, because I didn't have my ID on me. And she looked at me on the Rogue One as well and went, I might take this one away as well. And at that point, I went, look, seriously, I'm actually like, and I said however old I was. I think I was 20. And I was like, look, okay, fine. I mean, I don't get it, but Rogue One, come on, I'm older than 12. So yeah, that was funny. Thank you so much. Love your channel so much. Oh wow, that these comments are always incredible to me because these streams, the videos I make, they're all here for fun. They're all here to keep me occupied, to be honest. It's a hobby. It's a fun hobby. So comments like this, they're incredible. One of my heroes. Oh, this is so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is honestly really incredible. How did it feel having COVID? Just curious. Do you know? Well, I wasn't doing the tests. I thought, I was going to building sites. I was back at work and stuff. I was like, I don't need to do the test. I'm all right. I feel okay. And then one day I woke up feeling really crap. I was like, this could be a cold, could be flu. Next day I woke up feeling even worse. Went to work. Halfway through the day, started coughing. Was like, shit. So I should have done a test the day before when I was feeling a bit crap, really. I'll hold my hands up there. But I got home, done the test, positive, and for the next 4 days, I was struggling to get out of bed. However, for the next 6 days or so while I was off, I was okay. Just the cough, no smell, no taste. And as I say, the smell still hasn't come back. I'd recommend getting the Twin Peaks collection Blu-ray set and getting the 3rd season separately. It's better than a bulky Amare box set with stacked discs. Oh, stacked discs. Well, I'm going to take your advice. I really hate it when they do stacked discs. I'm not a fan of that. Look at this. This is my co-host here supporting me. What a loser. 27th, thank you. How have you not seen Cocoon 1985 Ron Howard classic? Well, I know Ron Howard, but I have not seen that movie. I do own it though. I got it as a subscriber now. I just need to watch it. So maybe I'll put that one to the top of my list. But I don't know. Is it a classic? I don't think I'd really heard of it. I mean, I own it, and I've just remembered. But um, I feel bringing Russell T Davies back was a lazy decision by the BBC. They're relying on nostalgia again. I disagree. I think at the moment they know the show is in big trouble, and this guy made the most successful era. So I think it's the BBC kind of shitting themselves a bit, to be honest. Like, if we don't do something, I think Doctor Who it was on it's on its last legs, and I think this could be something that keeps it around for another 5 years or so. We'll see. The lovely Game Boy. Which is your favourite Muppets movie? Do you know, I'm biased. I grew up watching the one my parents got me on DVD, and I grew up watching was Muppets Treasure Island. So I'm going to say that one. But when I watched them all for the first time, for 4 months ago, 5 months ago, maybe now, but it was a while ago. I loved the first one and the Christmas Carol one. I thought that was they were both really, really good. Do you still have the Batman 4K set? I do. I watched one of them like the night before I went on holiday to Cardiff, actually, funny enough. I watched Rises. Yeah. Which is a bit of a weird choice because it's my least favourite one. But I think it's because I don't watch that one as much as the others. I've sort of got in the mood. I was like, I'll watch that one. Plus, I like Bane. It's the best thing about that movie for me. Are you going to get Inglourious Bastards on 4K? Yes, I have the HMV Cine edition on pre-order. I think that's out this month, or October. Out in a few weeks, isn't it, I think? But yeah, no, loving Inglourious Bastards. I've got my regular 4K, regular Blu-ray, sorry, here, which I'll probably just give to Ryan. He gets all my handy-downs, so yeah. Yeah, what an incredible movie. Probably Quentin Tarantino's best. However, my personal favourite is Django. But Inglourious is great. Hello, Lanko. I am doing very well, thank you, mate. Thank you for being here. Oops, internet's dropping, is it? Is the internet dropping? Well, hi. Yeah, if the internet gets bad, guys, let me know and I'll try and fix it. I tried I tried Marmite toast for the first time today. Never again. I like Marmite toast. I do. I know it's an acquired taste, Marmite, though. After disappointing movies like Gunpowder Milkshake and Cake, tell us your favourite female-centric action movie. Oh, interesting question. Oh, female-led action movie. I did like the new Tomb Raider, but I'm pretty sure I can do better than that. I'm really racking my brain here, but I'm looking for some inspiration, and I'm not getting any. Maybe I'll stick with that for the minute. I'm not sure. There are some questions that you just sort of need. But I don't know. It's always good to have a good think on. Do you rate every film you watch on Letterboxd? Yeah, as soon as I watch a movie, I put it on Letterboxd. Although I still haven't put Mirror on there, which I watched last night. I'm not sure what to give it, to be honest. I don't want to be too harsh on it because I did really like it, but I know that some people give me like 5s, and it's like, no, that's too high. Hey James, how did it feel you having COVID? Well, yeah, sort of just talks about this one. You know, I had like a shit 4 or 5 day period with COVID, but then not too bad. Fight Club versus Seven versus The God versus. Okay, there's a lot of movies here. I gotta go Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, they're the best movies ever made in terms of quality. Like the effort that went into making them. I don't think any other film has gone through that much effort. But I want to say Django's and Whiplash very close tied second because I love those two films. And I go 7, Godfather, Fight Club, maybe. I don't know. I know people are going to be fuming there. They're like, Godfather should be number 1. the quality of animations in Evil of the Daleks is superior, and the Web of Fear it's 2D, not 3D. That's good because the 3D animation that they were doing for those Doctor Who's was bloody terrible. My stepbrother still gets his ID, and he's 39. Yeah, you know what? I haven't actually been ID'd in a good year or so now. I must admit, it's been a while. I think I finally look like, because I'll admit, you can when you go back to my first videos on this channel and even like my old channel, I had kind of like a baby chubby face, and I think I've finally outgrown it, which is great because I don't get my ID much anymore. When I got Kingdom Hearts 3, I got asked for my age. I'm like, what? Two things. It's a Disney game, and two, it's a 12 rated game, and I was 19 at the time. Yeah, it's so weird. I still, it's baffling sometimes. I know they're trying to do their job and they're just trying to, you know, cover their own backside, but geez, sometimes. When I was 14, this was only a few weeks ago, they let me buy Joker in a shop. Oh, really? Well, Joker's 15, isn't it? I'm surprised they didn't ask for your ID on Joker. Maybe they're happy to get rid of it. Thoughts on David Lynch. I recently watched. Oh, David Fincher. Sorry, I read that wrong. I saw Gone Girl and was like, no, wait, I've messed up. David Fincher. I recently watched Gone Girl. I love all of his films. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any I don't like. I don't dislike any of them actually. I like all his films. There's a couple weaker ones. I think Alien 3 and Mank are not great. But yeah, I really like his films for the most part. Patrick Troughton was in a crime drama I watched in the media studies. He played a pervert, so I know him as the Doctor, and my class sees him as a pervert. Fair enough. Hey, that's good though. I've never really seen the only actors I've seen, old classic Doctors. The only classic Doctors I've seen outside of Doctor Who are John Pertwee, of course, Wessel Gummidge. I've seen Tom Baker in a couple of things, mostly voice acting, though, like in Star Wars Rebels and Little Britain. Seen Peter Davison in a couple bits, and then I saw the Seventh Doctor, Sylvester McCoy in the Hobbit films. I've seen Paul McGann in a couple bits, but I've never seen anything else with William Hart or Patrick Troughton, or Colin Baker. I don't know if Colin Baker got much work after the Doctor Who, to be honest. Film Flick, Josh, hello, mate. Sorry, I didn't realise you were live tonight. It's Monday, Josh. I'm kidding. Have you watched Mogul Mowgli yet? No, I haven't. I haven't watched that one. I've heard of it. There's so many movies that I sort of forget now. I don't know. My memory is getting worse. I don't know if it's because I don't know. I've got so much more going on nowadays in my personal life, and it's like I do actually tend to I do remember talking about this film with some people, and it slipped my mind. I can't even remember what it bloody is now. I mean, did you sell the 4K Batman animated movie collection? No, I didn't, and I'm really annoyed about this actually because I still own it. Here it is. I think this is a beautiful set. I was under the impression it was going to be quite limited, and it seems like it's just devalued so much. And it's got like this huge volume 1 on the side, and it was volume 2. Where is it? You know what I mean? I hate stuff like that. Do you still have Sausage Party on Blu-ray? I do, but it's not here, and it's not even on my shelf out there. It's under the bed. That's why that one's gone. I've put on a film called Gretel and Hansel. I think I saw this on your story, Josh, actually. I couldn't stand it. The performances were so annoying. I don't even know this one. I know Hansel and Gretel, but put the names the wrong way around, didn't they? I need to put my drink down on my phone. Hello, Winslow. Hello, my good friend. Thank you for being here. What's the best 4K transfers you've got? Well, everyone tells me that Blade Runner 2049 is the best one, and I own that, but I just have yet to watch the 4K. The best one I have personally seen is the Planet of the Apes films, the remakes, obviously. I'm not sure the originals would have too great of a transfer, but I gotta say Dawn and War blew me away. So yeah, Still haven't seen Lord of the Rings. The 4Ks are really cheap right now, so I might get them soon. Um, Lord of the Rings, I think they're, you know, I'm biased towards the original Star Wars trilogy, so it's my second favorite trilogy. But in terms of quality of filmmaking, it's the best trilogy ever made. They're the best movies ever made. I'll fight anyone to the death on that. Right? They are so well. The effort they went through to make those three Lord of the Rings movies, incredible. Do you have any plans on getting the Zombieland movies and Pineapple Express on 4K? No, not on 4K. I have the first Zombieland. I wouldn't mind picking the second one up. I don't mind the second Zombieland. I do own the Pineapple Express. I really like this movie actually. I wouldn't mind the 4Ks on them, I guess, but it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way for. Film reviewer Alex, hello mate. How are you doing? Good to have you here, my friend. Have you got Jungle Cruise on pre-order? No, I didn't like the movie enough, quite frankly. Again, wouldn't mind picking the 4K up when it gets cheaper, but at the minute, nah. Let me guess. This is your favorite bad movie, Jaws 4. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite bad movie is. Trying to think of the ones being my mates. I like the ones I watch with my friends, and we don't actually watch Jaws 4 much. In fact, I think we've only watched it once. I like. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what my favorite bad movie is. I don't know. Maybe The Room. That's always so good to watch with people. Will you ever go back to your vinyl channel? Still watch videos from it? Start getting into vinyl. Oh, well, hey, maybe. I get excited from time to time, and I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go back. Then I think, no, James, you're already busy enough as it is, and I am a pretty busy person, so I want to go back to it deep down. I do, but I just feel like it will take away from this channel then. And I don't want to overwork myself as well with like making videos for two channels where I end up getting bored of both channels. But every now and then something that happens, like new McCartney album comes out, or there'll be another new album that comes out. I know Robert Plant and Alison Krauss are planning to do one. I'm very excited about that, and I want to talk about them, but I don't know. Have you seen Old School? Has Will Ferrell in? Yes, I have seen that movie. It was all right. Not one of my favorite Will Ferrell films. I watched Possessor last night, and it was great. Yeah. Oh, of course, Josh. Yes, you sent it to me. I really do want to watch this one actually. It's very, very high on my list of things to watch. Have you seen the 2000 film Kevin and Perry Go Large? I have not. Haven't even heard of that one. What HMV Cine editions have you got? Oh, I have Goodfellas. I have the 2014 Godzilla. I have the Blues Brothers. This is a fucking great movie. I love that film. 300, which I still need to watch. And I've got this one as well, which is quite smaller than the rest. I've got Almost Famous. And this shot up in value, if I'm correct. And I bought that like last minute. I think that's it. I don't think there's another one hiding here somewhere. Oh, yes, of course it is, Josh. Sorry, mate. Yeah, of course it is. See, that's the thing. Like, I talk about so many movies now, and things just sort of. But no, I will get around to that one soon, mate. But I think I'm going to watch Possessor first. Why did Wonder Woman 1984 not have more of her sword and shield, lasso of truth as a weapon? I don't know. That movie just sucked. I mean, I thought the CGI was pretty good for the most part. Cheetah looked a bit rocky at times, but I really like the color palette of the movie. That's about it. I think it was a pretty piss poor movie. I got ID'd when buying Doctor Who Series 12 in Asda when I was 15. I didn't have my ID and tried to argue that I was 15, but they thought the season was crap anyway and isn't worth getting the argument. Fair enough. Yeah. Hopefully we get Superman set volume 2. That's what I was thinking. We get like a Superman one and maybe a Flash one would be cool. But I just don't know if they're gonna do it, to be honest. It seems like this one was so long ago. I'm pretty sure it was like before COVID. Woody B, hello mate. How are you doing? Where am I at in the comment? Where? Okay, okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't catching up too quick. So we still got 50 minutes here. Um, let's see. Okay, person who might come on has not messaged me, so I think it will be just a full solo episode today. Um, do you ever watch Oggy and the Cockroaches? The theme song is funny. I don't. I've never heard of that. Blade Runner 2049, Parasite, and Astra. Yeah, I can see that. Parasite's a bit surprising, just because I always imagine like Blade Runner, I can completely get behind because I think it's like films with a lot of effects and stuff that would pop really well. Like I can imagine Mad Max Fury Road might look incredible as well. But anyway, thoughts on Mirror? Haven't seen it yet. It's a great movie. Like it was just like I feel almost identical to it as I do about Stalker. I think I prefer Stalker a smidge though. I think filmmaking wise, it's absolutely incredible. Um, the sound design to it, or the sound mixing is fantastic. The cinematography is beautiful. The color palette, the way he chooses to incorporate black and white in some scenes is absolutely fantastic. However, I just the same as Stalker, and I know there's going to be some people that disagree with me. Josh here, Mirror is perfect. They don't really have much rewatchability for me, and that is a huge part in my mind of what makes a really, really fantastic movie. Really like Mirror, but for me, it's like an 8 out of 10, maybe 8.5. I really wouldn't go. I really wouldn't go higher than that. Back to the Future is a better. Do you mean which one out of the Back to the Futures? Because if that's what you mean, first one, obviously, really great movie. I like 2. Not a huge fan on Back to the Future 3. I have Zombieland in 4K, and it's a decent transfer. Fair. You know what? I really do like the first Zombieland. That one, I think I might be tempted to pick up at some point. Have a quick drink. Right, Scream is going to be coming out in 4K on October 18th. Do you have any plans to get it? No, I've not really because I've just got this, and I was very kind of gifted this by film reviewer Mr. Alex Hampton. So I'm very happy with this. So I've got to watch 2 and 3, and then watch the 4th one, so that I'm ready for the new movie next year. So yeah, we'll get around to all of that. Can I recommend a movie? Of course you can. It's both animated and live action. Oh, a movie called Osmosis Jones. It's like Inside Out. Sounds very interesting. To be fair, I will add that one to the watch list. Looking forward to No Time to Die. Yeah, we like a bit of Bond here. We really do. I just think I've said this on the podcast. I think I've said this on a stream or something before as well. The problem with No Time to Die is the same problem I had with Black Widow, where we've been seeing trailers for like a year and a half, and at this point, I'm just like, yeah, I did. The real excitement I had when the first trailer dropped, and I was like, oh my god, more Bond. That's gone, and it's not the film's fault. It's COVID's fault. Oh, well, if it's got Bill Murray, and I'll be checking that out. Back to the Future is a better one. It is a good movie. It is a good movie. No, I really do want to get Free Guy on 4K, but I've got to be good with money now. Spent enough this weekend. Thoughts on Sex Education Season 3? I thought it was brilliant. That is one of the best shows going. It's the best TV show Netflix have at the minute. Not Stranger Things. Love Sex Education. Absolutely incredible. I'm super excited to go to London on Saturday to watch No Time to Die. Shame it's Bond. Then going to FOP. What do you mean, shame it's Bond? But I'm in London Saturday as well. Totally understand, mate. Though your vinyl videos help me out what to buy. Oh well, hey, very cool. That's really, really nice of you to say. Hey, as I say, I might return to the vinyl stuff one day because I still buy my vinyl. I still do. I've got like We got like 6, 7 new albums this year. Picked up a few soundtracks. Been to a couple car boots in the summer and picked up some old records. So I still do that stuff. Um, but just not here on YouTube at the minute. What movies have you pre-ordered? Oh, I don't know what ones I've got left on pre-order at the minute. Actually, that's a very interesting question. I will pre-order Shang-Chi when that comes up. I'll say that. I don't know. I don't even know if I've got any movies on pre-order at the minute. I've got a couple I've got like Fantastic Mr. Fox, The Criterion on pre-order. No, I think that's all I know at the minute off the top of my head. There might be one I'm missing. There's probably something obvious I'm missing. Do you agree that Rogue One is very special in the Star Wars universe because it's a sci-fi war film? There are no space gods using the Force. Well, you see Vader. Oh, Suicide Squad. Someone's put that. I've got a Suicide Squad on pre-order. Yeah. I mean, do you know? Look, I love Rogue One. I do. But if you want to see proper wars in Star Wars in a movie, you watch the last half an hour of Attack of the Clones and then the first half an hour of Revenge of the Sith. The Clone Wars is the most epic war in Star Wars that we've seen. Because the Old Republic it could probably top Clone Wars. As much as I don't want to say that because I love the Clone Wars. But the thing that I love about Star Wars is the Jedi and the Sith and seeing the lightsabers. So, look, I love Rogue One, and it's easily the best Disney Star Wars film. But if I'm going to watch Star Wars, if I have my way, if someone said, right, you can only keep, 6 Star Wars films, I'd just pick the original 6. Lucas's vision. That's me. Mogul Mowgli is very good, and so is Possessor. Yeah, well, Josh, I've got to say, mate, I really do trust your opinion, especially after, what was it, Florida Project. That one blew me away that you sent me. I really enjoyed The Witch as well. Have you seen Team America? It's my favourite comedy. I haven't, but it's on my list. It is on my list. What's your favourite Bond film? Now, it's going to be Casino Royale, but my favourite era of Bond is the Sean Connery one. I'm watching for the Zeppelin documentary to come out near me. I didn't know there was a Zeppelin one. I'm looking forward to the Beatles one, which Peter Jackson's doing. Favourite movie? It's got to be the original Star Wars. Bit biased. I just watched the first episode of Doctor Who. I enjoyed it, and that's it. What's the episode with the angel statues move? The Weeping Angels one is the episode's called Blink. It's in season 3. It's in the back half of season 3. That one's really good. What is the worst 4K transfer? Oh god, that's really hard. I can't remember actually watching one and just going, "That is a great." I don't think I've had that experience yet with 4K. I've had a couple where it's a bit flat, but that's it. I haven't had one that's stuck in my brain where I was like, "That was terrible." Although I hear Terminator 2, I've heard that one's bad, and I haven't picked the 4K up because of that. I have not seen White Chicks. Oh yeah, here we go. Terminator 2 is the worst 4K transfer in my opinion. I mean, that's a lot of people's. Mirror is a lot like Tree of Life, very spiritual and meaningful to life itself. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I really, really loved Mirror and have a lot of appreciation for it, just like Stalker. But for me, for a film to have that perfect score, it needs the rewatchability factor. Personally, I don't think they have it. Personally. Will you get the Cornetto trilogy in 4K? I'd love to at some point. It's high on my want list. What do you think of the Daniel Craig James Bond films? Well, Casino Royale I absolutely adore. Quantum of Solace is a piece of crap. Skyfall was, you know what, I loved it when it came out. And when it came out, I was in my final year of school. And like when you've done your exams at school. And then the teachers ain't got nothing left to teach you, but you need to still be at school because the school year hasn't ended. Every bloody teacher was showing Skyfall. Every teacher. I must have watched it about 50 times in 2 weeks. So I don't really watch Skyfall much. But I do really like it. Spectre, I only saw it once in the cinema. I thought it was a bit boring in the cinema, which is why I plan to rewatch it this week in preparation for the new movie. Is Black Widow and Cruella worth upgrading to 4K? I'd say so. I actually thought the Black Widow 4K was nice. I really like both those movies as well. So excited for Venom? Not really. Yeah, not a big Venom fan. I mean, I love the character Venom, but I hate the first movie, and the trailers for the new one have failed to impress me. We get Fast 9 in 4K. I heard it's disappointing 4K. No, I didn't like Fast and Furious 9 at all, really. I'll probably get it at some point because I've got all of the other ones in this big box set. And I haven't got Hobbs and Shaw, but I liked Hobbs and Shaw. That's the difference. I'll get this one at some point because I'll stay complete. But, yeah, I'm not going to get on it. I'm not paying full price for it. Bloody Love Sex Ed. Yeah, it really is a fantastic show. Super weird question, but what are the shelving units that you use for Blu-rays? That's fine. It's not a weird question. These are quite old shelves. They're from Argos in the UK. They're not attached to the walls. They're fine. No, they ain't going anywhere. You know, they've been up for ages. I did that and a noise happened, but no, they're fine. They're not going anywhere. You know. I just punched my Fast and Furious box set back a bit, but I will be changing all my shelving units in here at some. Not my record ones. My record shelving units are beautiful, but the Blu-ray ones I'll 100% be changing when I eventually move all this stuff into another room or another house. Maybe one day, if you know, I ever get my life together. Yeah, I'll be getting rid of these ones. I really admire what Kermit's Ghost's done. I love to make some. Because I like making stuff. I'm quite handy actually around the house sometimes like that. So I'd love to make some shelving units. But yeah, no, they're not fixed into the wall. My record one is, because that fell on you, it'd kill you. But these ones are fine. We do a Blu-ray collection of the movies under your bed. I don't think I will, to be honest, because there's just genuinely a lot of shit under there. I think the dark and gritty 1989 Bond movie, License to Kill, Timothy Dalton is freaking fantastic. Yeah, I don't really remember that one super well. Don't really remember that one super well. I just got a connection warning come up. What's the connection like, guys? Is it okay? I'm going to be wearing a suit tuxedo to No Time to Die. I think it would be cool. That would be cool. That would be freaking awesome. I respect you a lot. Have you heard of the rock band 3 Days Grace? I have not. What was the very first 4K Blu-ray and DVD you ever got? I think it was Greatest Showman. I mean, this was my first 4K. First DVD I ever got, I couldn't tell you, because I would have been so bloody young. Is the Star Wars 4Ks worth buying? I would say so. I thought they were a good transfer, which was nice. I remember when they come out being so worried, because I think Terminator 2 had just come out, the 4K, and it was, just getting rinsed by people. And I was like, please let the Star Wars ones be good, please. I think I was just worried. And luckily, the reviews that come in for them were quite good. And I've watched them myself, and I thought the transfers were good. Anyone seen Squid Game on Netflix? What the fuck? I'm going to start this either tonight or tomorrow, I think. I really want to watch this show. It looks really cool. I haven't seen South Park. South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. No, I don't really do South Park. Team America is so funny. It's created by the same people who make South Park. Okay. Well, just, like I said, I'm not really a big South Park person, so... But I might enjoy it. Why do I have a block of wood under the Fast and Furious set? because it's hard to explain without showing people. So these shelving units go back further, and I've got like a thin strip of wood behind the Blu-ray, so they sit on the edge, because without them they'd be pushed back. But this set's a lot bigger, so it sticks out quite a bit, as you can see. You know, there's like a good finger and a half width there. So I wanted it to sit on top of the other one. I didn't want it at an angle like that, so I cut a bit of wood, put a bit of white vinyl on it to match the box. So I sort of just, hang on, I made myself getting a mess here. So I've put that there, and then it sort of just slides on top. There you go. And now it sort of runs in line neatly. It's a bloody awkward shaped box is the answer to the question, really. I would pick New Hope and Rise of Skywalker for me. Oh, no. I much prefer the Star Wars prequels to the sequels by a long shot. Was Yoda better as an old, slow puppet or a backflipping CGI cartoon? Well, hey, I like Yoda when he's got it. His fight with Palpatine was sick. Have you seen Legend with Tom Hardy? No, I haven't, but it's on my watch list. I'm very excited for Aquaman 2 and Shazam Fury of the Gods, which is the title for the new Shazam film. Have you seen Baby Driver? Great movie. Yes. Yeah. I knew about that. I'm quite up to date with all the DC stuff because me and Ryan follow all that stuff quite closely. Fury of the Gods is going to be really good, I think. I can't wait to see Dr. Fate. Aquaman 2, I'm not looking forward to as much. You know, I don't know. I wasn't big on the first Aquaman. Baby Driver, great movie. Yeah, I like it a lot. Really, really solid movie. Okay, that's meant to be Russo's. Russo brothers or Savide brothers. Sorry, I always pronounce that wrong. Do I have to pick? Can I just say both? Well, like Savidis, I can never fucking pronounce it. I'm sorry, but I probably agree with you. But I want to give the Russo brothers a bit of an edge because they did such a good job, sort of ending the MCU. I remember when the MCU was coming, when we were getting closer to the Infinity War. I was like, "There's no way they're going to be able to pull this off. There's no way they're going to satisfy people ending this 20 movie long story." And they did it. We Get No Time to Die when it comes out. As long as it's good, yeah. I own every Bond film. All No Time to Die has to do is to get a tick in my book, and then it's got my money. What's the most recent film you gave 5 stars on Letterboxd? I can't remember. It might have been Battle Royale. You know, it might have been that. Have you seen any of the Scary Movie films? And do you have them in your collection? I do. I was very kindly sent them to me by Mr. Alex Hampton. I've seen the first. I'm sorry. What am I on about? Scary Movie. And I pulled out Scream. Sorry, I'm not with it tonight. No. Favorite character from Aliens? Oh. I'm probably gonna go the girl in it. What's her name? The young girl. What's her name? I can't think of it. I'm having a bit of a brain fart. So Baby Driver is the first 4K. Is my first 4K, sorry. But I don't have a 4K player. I'm gonna have to watch the Blu-ray, but still great. Yeah, you know what? I did that before I got my 4K TV. I picked up Great Showman, Star is Born, the Star Wars films. I picked up the ones that I knew I was going to want in 4K, so that when the time come, I could watch them. This is not a bad thing. Never seen a Bond film in my life. I would recommend changing that. There's some very good Bond films out there. James Cameron only made like 8 movies. 1989's The Abyss is one of his great ones. always gets overlooked. Well, hey, it's going to get overlooked here because I haven't seen that one. James Cameron really annoys me. He made two of the best sequels ever, and literally in the last 20 years, he's just spent all his time writing and making Avatar movies, which is a bit of a shame. I know he's been producer on a couple films, but such a great director, wasted. Thanks, Avengers. Super appreciated. No problem, mate. I was after getting some of the Argos ones. They hadn't in stock for ages. Yeah, to be honest, I got these so long ago now. Like, these have genuinely been in my room for about 4 years, I reckon. Because I think I got them all when I was still working at Tesco. So it might have been even longer than that, like 5 years ago. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't, they've probably, I don't know, they've probably got different ones in now. Do you have any of the Terminator movies? Luckily, I haven't got Terminator 2 on 4K in my collection. Also started to collect 4Ks. That's very, very cool. Yeah, I've got the original three. I've got, you got the first one, and then I got the second one, and then I got the third one. I'd be pretty happy if they done a box set with all, what is there, 6 of them there? Or 7? I don't know. And in 4K, if it was cheap enough, I'd buy it, because I only really like the first 3. I know the third one is, some people don't like that one either. I don't mind the third one. Love the first 2. I do have Salvations and Genesis somewhere else. I think they're under my bed. But I don't like those 2 movies. I'm not a big fan of Dark Fate either, really, to be honest. So, but if they done a 4K box set, I'll probably buy it, because I just love the first one. I want to stay a bit loyal to the Terminator franchise, I guess. Are you looking forward to the new Jake Gyllenhaal Netflix film on Friday? Love your channel and keep up the great work. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. Jake Gyllenhaal is probably my top 5 actors. So, yeah, I'm going to watch that. I don't know how good it'll be. I don't really trust Netflix, to be honest. Just a lot of the original films that go to Netflix the last couple of years have just been bad. Like, really bad. So, we'll see. Hello, SW Studio Productions, my friend. How are you? I will be seeing Bond this weekend. I'm not sure when. I got like a big birthday thing on Saturday for a close friend. So, I don't know. Maybe Sunday. I'll probably be seeing it hungover, knowing me. Do you think Big Paulie will get Fast and Furious 9 on 4K? I could put money on him getting Fast and Furious 9. But we gotta love him for it. Great YouTuber. What do you prefer between Hamilton and In the Heights? Hamilton. But I love In the Heights, though. There it is. Two of my favourite things right there. I'm back. Gingy took down all of his vids. Well, the gingerbread man. Gingy. Did you have any VHS tapes when you were younger? Yeah, I do. I did. I was right at the tail end of the VHS era. I remember having a few Disney ones. I had a couple Harry Potters, the first 2 Harry Potters. I had The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. So yeah, I did catch a few of the VHSs. Your Amazon wishlist link in the description doesn't seem to work. Is it? No, do you know what? I tried to fix it so many times and it never works at the minute. I know that on my subscriber mail episode 9, I think that's where it stopped working, somewhere around there. Genuinely tried to fix it a few times. I'm not sure what's up with it. So, but I'll try. Maybe I'll have another go for the next video. I always have people tell me this. It's like, genuinely, I don't know how to fix it. Another question about the shelving units. Are they deep ones or slim ones? No, they are deep, and behind them, if I take off these criteria, you might be able to see. Man, there's a bit of wood back here that sort of pushes them all forward a bit, so they're sort of sitting on the edge. It's perfect size. I'll tell you what bit of wood it is. It's quite funny because it fits perfectly, where all my Blu-rays are pushed right to the edge. I love that. The racking from under a bed. So when I got rid of my old bed, which had loads of, it had the spine, what they call it, like the rib cage of the bed. I don't know. We took all the wood out and we just slotted them behind the Blu-rays. It pushed them right to the edge. Perfect fit. So yeah. Finished Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End. Really enjoyed it, but I hear Pirates 4 and 5 are not good. Funny enough, I watched Pirates of the Caribbean 3 over the weekend. 4's decent. 5 sucks. 5 is really bad. Really, really bad. Have you seen Alien Covenant 4K transfer? I haven't yet. I've only had it for just over a week, to be fair. So, but I will be getting around to it. Also, some great movies coming out in October. Halloween Kills, Dune, Night in Soho, Antlers. Any plans to go see them? I should be seeing all of them. 100 million trillion % seeing Last Night in Soho, Dune, and Halloween. Because I've just bloody sat through 11 Halloween movies to be ready for this one. So I'm definitely watching that. Newt. Newt is the name of the girl from Aliens. Yes. My first 4K movie was Spider-Man Homecoming. Really want to get Into the Spider-Verse on 4K. Yeah, that's the only Spider-Man movie I have on 4K, Into the Spider-Verse. And that's a great transfer. Do you have Ali G the movie on DVD? I do. I actually do. I really like Ali G the movie. It's a very funny time. What inspired you to make videos and collect DVDs and Blu-rays? I don't think anything inspired me to collect. I got a couple movies off my parents when I was younger, and I fell in love with film. I studied media at school. I didn't pursue it, obviously. I'm not working in the film industry, which is a shame because that would have been interesting. But I still love watching movies. I think now, especially in the last year, my film knowledge has really grown through watching a lot of different things. Like I've bought the premiums, the Criterions, and the Arrows, and I've really expanded my film knowledge over the last year. To make videos, it's a hard one because there are so many big YouTubers I used to watch when I was younger. And then obviously I done my vinyl channel first. So a lot of music channels actually inspired me to get on YouTube. And then to move over from my music channel to my Blu-ray channel, I've got to give the man a shout. Big Paulie was one of them. I was there when Big Paulie was on like 50 subscribers. I was there right at the start for that guy. And when he started doing his out and about videos, I was like, oh, that looks fun. And I was like, maybe I'm going to do that. So I've got to give Big Paulie like massive props. He was a big inspiration for this channel. What Tarantino movies you got in your collection? I've got them all, but Jackie Brown and Death Proof. Wouldn't mind getting Jackie Brown, to be fair. Not super fussed about Death Proof. Huh. Which creature do you think you had a better chance surviving from, the Predator or the Xenomorph? Neither. I think I'd go down like a sack of shit against either of them. I think I'd rather go up against a Predator, because I feel like the death would be a lot quicker and painless. Hopefully just shoot me and it'd be like, boom, done. I feel like getting eaten alive by a Xenomorph wouldn't be the most pleasant of things. Hello, Paul. Hello, mate. How are you doing? What's your most anticipated movie for next year? Mine is currently The Batman. Oh God, it's one of those things where I'm still getting confused because of COVID and all the pushbacks. Like what we getting this year and what we're getting next year. Next year, most anticipated one for next year. You know what? The Batman is very high up there. That's a very good shout. I'm actually thinking of a couple of other DC films as well. Like if Black Adam or Shazam: Fury of the Gods is out next year, those two are going to be high as well. Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness is going to be a higher one as well. Yeah. I'm not really sure what other ones are coming out next year off the top of my head. I have both Deadpool movies, and I think the second one is the greatest. And it's just kind of rewatchable in my opinion. The first one is great, but the second one is like cotton candy and caramel. I like that. Yeah. Do you know what? I don't think I could pick what Deadpool film I like more. They just really equal to me. I really just enjoy them both. They're just both a very, very fun time. Are you going to get the up-and-coming HMV Cine edition of Inglourious Bastards? I am. I have that on pre-order. Inglourious Bastards is one of my favourite movies. 100% getting that. The only thing good about Dark Fate is that they brought Terracotta back. Yeah. Yeah, there was a couple things I liked in Dark Fate, but it just didn't do much for me, that movie. I really like some of Arnie's jokes, actually. I know people don't like them, but the one about him like being a what is it he does? He does carpets or wallpaper or something like that? And I was like, this is quite funny. What 4K do you want to upgrade? Well, I'd like to upgrade Lord of the Rings, sorry, but I'm waiting for that new box set. I'm a little bit unsure whether to get it or not. I would love for them to release the original 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies in 4K. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Are you going to see No Time to Die? Not opening date, but I'll be going opening weekend. Do you have a favourite animal? I like foxes. Foxes are cool. Favourite animal? I don't know. I feel like I just got to say a dog because I've got one and dogs are just always so pleasant, aren't they? Dog or a penguin? What's the most disappointing film of the year? Ooh. That's tricky because I don't want to just say like Fast Furious 9 because I had a feeling that might not be great. Hang on, I'm just pulling up my letterbox because I want to give you a good answer here because I feel like there's something that's going to stick out to me as being very disappointing. I'd say Jungle Cruise because I hope that would have been better than what it was. Army of the Dead I thought was disappointing. Yeah, I'll probably go with those because things like Snake Eyes and Space Jam, Mortal Kombat, Fast Furious 9, you sort of just have a feeling that they're not going to be great. You know, they could have been good, but I didn't have high expectations. What's your favorite film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? I feel like I've got to say Endgame just because it wrapped things up perfectly, I think. But I love Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I love that movie, so I'm going to say tie between those. Right, let's get back. Here we go. Did you hear that Johnny Depp is struggling that much for work that he said he might need to start doing children's birthday parties? Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, really, to see someone so grateful so low. But yeah, I did read this actually. Do you have any of the Halloween films in your collection? Yes, I have. The original 8 films in this set. I have no plans to get the Rob Zombie ones because they suck. And as for the new one, the 2018 one, I'm going to wait till Kills comes out and then wait till Halloween Ends comes out. I'm going to buy the 4K box set with all 3 of them in. Because let's face it, when Halloween Ends comes out, there'll be a box set with all 3 of them in. Until then, until Halloween Ends comes out, I've got these 8. But that's a really nice set, and I'm very happy with it. I watched through the entire Alien franchise over the week, apart from the prequels. The first 2 are a league of their own. 3 is really overhated, in my opinion. I agree. I really, really enjoyed it for what it was. And 4 was Jesus. Yeah, 4 sucks. I love Prometheus, though. Speaking about the prequels. That one's really good. Yeah, it's just Covenant. I don't really watch much. I don't think that was... I think it's pretty bad. I think it's awful, in fact, for what it done to Prometheus. But it's watchable. 4 is something else. What's your favourite film in the HMV Criterion? Do you mean Premium Collection? HMV Premium? Criterion Collection is not HMV. Favorite thing in the Criterion Collection personally would be Grand Budapest Hotel, closely followed by A Night to Remember. Favorite thing in HMV Premium Collection. That's harder. I want to say 2001: A Space Odyssey, but I also want to give a shout to The Shining and Little Shop of Horrors. What is the worst Blu-ray transfer? The Walking Dead TV show. I never thought the Blu-ray transfer of that was very good. We're actually catching up with the comments here, people. To be fair, I've just noticed the time. We've only got about 15 minutes left, so let people know we're getting near the end. My nose is starting to play up now. You guys might be able to tell. I don't know. Would you rather fight Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger? Michael Myers, yeah. Freddy Krueger, that guy comes out at you in your dreams and he's running about. Michael just walks. Look, I know that he sneaks up on you, but if you catch him sneaking up on you, I feel like you can get away from him. I'm just saying. You watch. I'm gonna get cursed now, and somebody's gonna chase me down the street, and I'm gonna die. My most anticipated film of 2022, Mission Impossible 7. That's great. Morbius, I can't lie. I'm not looking forward to Morbius. Death on the Nile. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not particularly looking forward to that one either. Uncharted, I'm curious about, but Mission Impossible 7 is a great shout. What will happen to your Blu-ray of Inglourious Bastards? It'll probably go to my friend Ryan. I like Dark Fate. Yeah, you know what? I can see why. It's not Salvation level of bad. Dark Fate's getting some love. You know what? I'm playing. I don't hate Dark Fate. I just don't like it that much. I thought it was like slightly under average film. Which Christoph Waltz performance from Tarantino's movies do you prefer? I go with Inglourious. I'd also agree with Inglourious, but he's incredible in Django. Have you heard of Supernatural here in the US? It's on Netflix. Yes, I do know this actually. 15 seasons. I know it's a very long show. But yeah, no, maybe one day I might check it out because I hear a lot of people really like it. Do you have any of Bowie's films in your collection? I have. Here it is. I have Labyrinth. I think there's a Criterion collection of The Man Who Fell to Earth, so I wouldn't mind picking that up at some point. I like me a cute penguin. Hang on, let me show this comment. I like the way they stare it off into the distance. It's so admirable, life changing. Love that fucking animal. Yeah, I like those videos that people have made of like when like penguins walking about and when they like trip over and stuff. They put like the pingu sounds in, and we just see like a real life penguin walking about going. Do you own many DVDs? I think I've got like 4 left. In my collection, I've got loads in the loft that I had when I was literally like probably 6 and upwards. And I've got AG in the House, one we mentioned earlier. Boy, the Taika Waititi film. I've got the In-Betweeners box set. I've got Only Fools and Horses, the In-Betweeners TV show. The US Office, Primeval, Sarah Jane Adventures on DVDs. There's a few lurking about here. Will you be doing the Terminator 2 30th anniversary limited edition 4K transfer with vinyl set? No. Because I hear it's the same 4K transfer, which apparently is awful. So I'm not going to do it. Best Blu-ray transfer? I don't really know there, to be honest. I don't really know. I mean, there's so many great looking Blu-rays now. It's not like 4K where they're still sort of coming out. So you sort of pick up on them a bit more. No, that's not immature at all. The hybrid figured Alien 4 does look like a human scrotum. I really don't know what they were thinking with that. I really don't. It was genuinely terrible, that bit. So guys, we're gonna go for 10 more minutes, just to let you know. And after that, we'll be wrapping up. Um, are you gonna watch You season 3? No, I haven't even seen You season 1 or 2. I think I think have answered enough questions now. Oh no, to be fair, I love doing these streams, but I suppose there's one benefit of doing them solo. I do tend to get through more questions when it's a solo episode, but it's just really fun to have a guest on. So let's piss off James before the stream ends. I think The Rise of Skywalker is a great movie. Who agrees? Be quiet. Oh, look at this. Look at this. People know. People know. Um, I'm missing seasons 2, 8, and 9 of The Walking Dead on DVD. We won't get a DVD on DVD because it won't get on DVD. And also the Amazon season 2. Fair enough. Yeah, I haven't bought the new season of The Walking Dead, season 10, because it is out here on Blu-ray. I haven't bought it because I figure season 11 is going to end next year, I think. And there'll probably be a season 1 through 11 box set. My plan is to sell all my Walking Dead stuff, get rid of it all, and just get a big box set, complete Walking Dead season 1 to 11. That's what we want. Yes, Schindler's List is very, very high on my list of things to watch. I am going to do it very soon. Oh dear, Mr. Bring Your Own Popcorn. We're going to fall out. Do you have the Strike Back box set? Great show. I don't, but I bought it for my mum for her birthday. Or maybe Christmas. Because she loves that show. She loves that show. Watching anything tonight? I'm going to try and watch a movie tonight. I think it's going to be Local Hero. So Mr. Bring Your Own Popcorn, you're going to be very happy to hear that. Yeah, I think it's going to be that one. Live streams are every Monday for another 4 weeks. So we're going to get to episode 30. This is 26. We're going to get to episode 30. I'm going to take a break for a while on the live streams. I think I'll come back and do one around Christmas time. Do a special Christmas one for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna have a good month or so off of the live streams because we've been doing them consistently for about 30 weeks now. So yeah. Have you watched Star Wars Visions? Of course I have. Really enjoy if you want to hear my thoughts on Star Wars Visions, link in the description to my podcast. Go check it out. Me and Ryan talked about Visions this week. It's the new episode. If you had to have lunch with a director, who would it be? Oh, you know what? He's a top 5 director for me. I'm not sure he'd be number 1 or anything, but I'm gonna go with Taika Waititi because I reckon he'd be a really good laugh. I reckon he'd just be really fun to talk to. I watched The Thing 2011 prequel. Really enjoyed it. Loved how it tied into the original story. Yeah, I've actually heard that it's not too bad. When I found out many years ago that there was a prequel to The Thing, I initially thought I bet people will hate this, but I've heard it's actually okay. I'm hoping for a complete Brooklyn Nine-Nine Blu-ray collection now it's finished. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's happened. I was sort of hoping for that with Modern Family because I actually really liked the first 6 or so seasons of Modern Family. It did lose me admittedly after that, but I was thinking if they do a Blu-ray box set, I might buy it and watch the seasons I haven't seen, but I just never done it. Have you seen gameplay of Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh, Level in Kingdom Hearts 3. No, I haven't. No, I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So good. It is a very good show. Local Hero is a great film. Yeah, really excited to watch it. It's got my boy Pete Capaldi in, so there's a nice little bonus there. I recommend the 1973 prison movie Papillon. Probably butchering that. I apologise. There's a remake with Rami Malek and Charlie Hunnam, but I haven't checked it out yet. Well, they're 2 really good actors, but remakes. I always feel a bit bad bashing on remakes because they get such a bad rap. There are some good remakes out there, and it's one of those things where I don't know why people have such a grudge against remakes because half of them are all right, and it's like this is the thing with the film industry. Every film is out there looking to make money. playing on nostalgia, it's a great way to make money. It's not that filmmakers are out of ideas, because you still get great original films. Companies just want to make a buck, so to speak. And remakes, they make more money. So next film in the cinema you're going to see, yeah, it'll be Bond. It'll be Bond, definitely, this weekend. I'd have lunch with Tarantino. The man is bonkers. That would be very, very interesting, actually. He'd be fun to have a chat with. Dark Fate isn't bad. The only good thing about is Sarah Connor, what it was. Yeah. Do I think it's a bad movie? I think it's slightly below average. I'd give it like 4.5 out of 10. It's very low, I think. No worries, Cameron B. Thank you so much for coming by, my friend. I'm just gonna do these last couple questions because I'm right near the bottom, and then we're gonna wrap up. Have you heard the Doctor Who rumor? I know you know. You'll be excited. Well, this isn't a rumor. This is confirmed about Russell T Davies. Hmm. So yeah, he is definitely returning. Not a rumor. Saddest movie ever. Oh, saddest movie ever. Maybe it's not sad until the end, but maybe Marley and Me film always hits me. Always hits me. What did you think of Breaking Bad? I still haven't watched it on the first season on Blu-ray. It's brilliant, one of the best shows ever, and also has one of the best finales I've ever seen. I remember watching No Escape a couple of years back, and I actually shed a tear when he forced Harry Wilson's daughter to shoot him. Yeah, I actually really like No Escape. I've still got it in my collection here. Anyway, it's there. You can see it there. It's a bit tight. Confirmed. BBC tweeted out Doctor Who page. Right, do these last two questions. These are the last two. Alfie Simpsons and Bring Your Own Popcorn. Okay, I'm going to watch Big Paulie's Blu-ray 100 video. See you next time. Same time next week, mate. Thank you for coming by, and you will see me in Big Paulie's Blu-ray hunting video. I got a little cameo. But thank you for coming by. On to Local Hero. Yep, I'm gonna jump in the shower and then I'm gonna be straight onto Local Hero, mate. But anyway, yeah. Haven't seen Dark. Requiem for a Dream. Maybe I'll check it out. But anyway, guys, there we are. I'm gonna wrap the stream up there because I got to the bottom of the comments. Wow, thank you so much for coming by, everyone. We've actually had a really good turnout tonight, which is quite surprising because, like I said earlier on in the stream, the reason I'm sort of ending these streams is because, one every week. We've been doing it for about 30 weeks. I know that they start to get a bit died out, but we actually had a really good turnout tonight. And we got to the bottom of the comments and we've had some really good chats. So thank you everyone so much for being here. I've had an absolute blast. It's always great. I love doing these. Next week, I'm back with a guest. I think it's Mr. Carlini09 next week, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, and then I've got another guest the following week. I've got a solo episode again, and then Mr. Big Paulie is coming on for the finale. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone, for coming by. It's been a pleasure as always, and I will see you all next time for another video.